The Marvin Vettori fight is going to be happening this Saturday. I'm going to give you guys the full breakdown on why I think Costa has the chance of winning this fight. He definitely has a very good chance of winning this fight. Very, very excellent chance of winning this fight. Now, let me break down both styles. So, Marvin Vettori, he has shown a lot of evolution to his game. He has a lot of different wrinkles to his game, too. He has wrestling. He has shown good wrestling in the past. He's shown that he's got very good jiu-jitsu. He shows that he's got very good striking as well. Like, he really, his performance that really stood out to me was against Jack Hermansson. That performance was actually excellent. Very good, because he showed he could strike with Hermansson. Hermansson has superb ground game. Jack Hermansson has superb ground game. But the thing about Hermansson is Hermansson's striking isn't all that good. So Marvin Vettori kind of exploited that, and he definitely showed an evolution in terms of fight IQ. As you guys know, I think that John Jones has the highest fight IQ. And, Marvin Vettori kind of shows, little shades of not really John Jones, but kind of showing the same element to his game, like growth in fight IQ, because he knows when to shoot, he knows when to wrestle, and he knows when to strike. He picks his spots excellently. Very, very good. Marvin does that very well. His pressure, the way he gets takedowns against the fence, the way he strikes and gets takedowns, the way he sets up the takedowns. His kicks are not that good. He wasn't checking those kicks against Israel Adesanya that well, because Israel's an excellent kickboxer. The only person that was really able to check his leg kicks, solid leg kicks, was Jan Blachowicz. As we guys know, he defeated Israel Adesanya back in UFC, I don't know the day, but somewhere last year he beat him and he defended his title. But the thing is, Vettori doesn't have the world-class kickboxing background that Jan Blachowicz had. So he wasn't able to impose that against Israel Adesanya in his fight. Now, in that fight with Israel Adesanya, I really, really think that, he wasn't ready. He definitely wasn't as good as Israel Adesanya. The fight was, it was definitely a good pace fight, but I don't think that he didn't really show too much in that fight. Like, Israel Adesanya really nullified all of his attacks, defended all the takedowns, really worked hard, hustled to get back up. He dominated the fight, in my opinion. I think Israel Adesanya dominated that fight with Marvin Vettori. And most people agree with me. It's just the only thing, Marvin, I just don't think he can beat Douglas Costa. That is his name, right? Douglas Costa? I think I'm getting it wrong. Or is it Diego Costa? Let's find out right now. Paulo Costa. Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm not going to forget that. Paulo Costa. And Paulo Costa's fight against Israel Adesanya was relatively quick. He kind of underestimated the champ, but I still think that, given the fact that he's pulverized guys like Yoel Romero and his anti-wrestling tactics are excellent. I don't think Vettori is going to be able to take down Paulo Costa like that, just that easy. I don't think so, because I feel that Costa has the advantage in the striking. I really believe that, because Marvin's striking isn't the same as Israel's striking. It's completely different. Israel's striking is reactive, very good counters. He's more of a counter puncher and a very good. And he uses his legs very well. Those leg kicks are perfect. He uses his footwork very well. He has angles. Vettori is more of a pressure, come forward type fighter. He's not a counterpuncher. He's a pressure guy. And he uses wrestling and he uses takedowns to make you think about those takedowns, and then his striking gets better. So his striking by itself isn't that great. So I think if Vettori tries to make it a dogfight, come on the inside, I think Vettori's gonna get clipped coming in. So what game plan do I think he should take? Definitely try and wrestle him, make him tired. The leg kicks, he's not really much of a kickboxer, so you got to think to his strengths. The ground game definitely sounds like a good idea. But is he going to take down Costa? I don't know, man. That's a tough one. I don't know. He's going to have to make it a dogfight. But if he makes it a dogfight, that's worse, because that's going into Costa's world. You have to A guy like Costa, you have to have different wrinkles to your game, like different layers to your game to beat a guy like that. Keep him guessing. You have to have strong leg kicks and good takedowns, and he has good takedowns. But is he gonna take down Costa? I don't know, man. I think Costa has, regardless of whatever people say, I think Costa has an excellent chance of winning this fight. I think Paulo Costa has an excellent chance of winning this fight against Marvin Vettori. You know, Vettori is an excellent fighter too. He definitely has a chance. But people telling me, oh, Vettori's just gonna go in there and knock that dude out, like, come on, man. That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen in the first round. I can guarantee you. But this fight is not going the distance. I can guarantee you this fight is not going the distance. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Costa's gonna come forward and try and take Vettori's head off. Vettori's gonna fight back. I don't know what he's gonna do. Maybe takedowns. Maybe takedowns. Maybe. What's Vettori's biggest strength that he's shown in his previous fights? His wrestling. That's what he's improved. But his boxing has also improved. Also, his kicks not that great. His leg kick defense not that great. His stamina is excellent. His ferociousness coming forward, pressure, it's good. But Costa's a big puncher. You know, if he lands, it's a big problem. So Costa's dangerous in this fight. I don't think you guys realize that, man. Costa is very dangerous, man. Coming forward, trying to knock Costa out and just finishing him, you have to chop his leg down. That's the only way you're gonna catch him. You're not just gonna beat him easy. It's not gonna happen. If he thinks it's gonna be an easy fight, no. Vettori's in for a long night, man. If he thinks that he's just gonna go in there and knock out Costa, you guys are crazy if you think that's just gonna happen like that. Costa's an excellent fighter. The fight with Israel Adesanya, he underestimated the champ, and he definitely didn't go in there full capability. He kind of underestimated the leg kicks as well, which is kind of strange. I don't know. You can't underestimate people, man. Like, that's really a weakness. His coaches are pretty cool, though. I like his coaches. I mean, pretty cool dudes. I don't know. Fighting in that mid-range, it's definitely Vettori's best asset, fighting in the mid-range. Well, let's watch one of his fights right now. He showed an excellent ground game, but Costa is not an amateur on the ground like Carl Robertson. Submitting Costa is like, wow, you don't, that's not gonna happen. Not that easy. You're not just gonna go in there and submit Costa.
Hij kwam netjes in een mooi doosje aan.
Costa's never been submitted.
Heel goed uit.
He's a very good fighter. I think Costa wins this, to be honest. How does he win it? By knockout. Or, if not, then fail Emelianenko. Wow. Amazing. That's amazing. He's a legend.